Hello everybody and welcome to Jumputi Heroes. My name is Scarface King. It is the second anniversary part 2, or at least the news about it that we're going to be talking about today. Let's just pop it up on the screen here. You can see your boy Kira on the banner image, and if we scroll down, there is the full image there showing off some of the new characters you can expect in part 2. Now I will preface this by saying part 2 is not quite as big as part 1. It doesn't include quite as much stuff. I know I did my predictions video, I was like, oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. And I think, you know, there could be multiple reasons for this, but I think the bottom line is probably now's probably not the best time for them to be pouring out content if they're, you know, they're going to start eating through their backlog before they have ample time to make back up the content they made. That's just a theory. I mean, they may have just planned it to be this way, but I know the dev did say on Twitter that basically the parts of the anniversary didn't have quite as many characters as he wanted, just due to time constraints and whatever. So there was a couple of bits they probably didn't want to do, but if you want to know, the second anniversary, part 2, is a Hunter x Hunter / Death Note mini festival. What you can see in this, we have the same login bonus, it's continued on from the first part, it's just, you know, from there to there. And that will get you some more ticket fragments, some more rubies, it's very nice. And the same with the missions, they continue too. And the daily stage also continues. Now, the hunt for Kira is the Death Note side of things. And the Death Note side of things is weird. I don't know if I like the way this has been done, but I guess we'll see once I've actually had a chance to play it. So, you clear this stage with Meadow, and by doing that, you can get points, which you can use in a store to get more copies of Mellow, and to get other rewards, but also including the new farmable Light Yagami, which you can see down the bottom there. However, the only way you can challenge Light Yagami's stage is by collecting an item that drops on this stage. You collect the item, and then you can open this stage using that item for 30 minutes. And then in those 30 minutes you farm it, and seemingly, from if I've read it correctly, he doesn't actually drop. You'll just get more items. You'll get this item, which can be exchanged for more copies of Light. So if I am correct, you'll get copies of Light from missions from clearing this stage. You'll get copies of Light from one store, and you'll get copies of Light from another store. So it's possible that you'll have to 100% complete this event in order to get the necessary copies of Light you need. It might not be a case of you being able to farm him at all. But I could be wrong on that. I think it's cool that Light is available as a super difficult stage. I assume it's going to be super difficult. I'm a little bit disappointed because I really feel like he should be a Genkai battle. But that's how it is. We've got a farmable Light. We have a free-to-play Light Yagami. And he looks pretty cool, so I'm not mad. And if I read this correctly, I do apologise. I have to keep saying that. But I had to do this post as quickly as I could before work. I think they want us to do co-op, and when we're doing co-op, we will fill up this gauge, and by filling up the gauge, we will get books, scrolls, rubies, and a Death Note stamp. Which I just don't care. I just don't care. I know, like, the stamp's like a cool little thing for, like, I suppose if you speak Japanese, if you're talking to people in these chat rooms, but obviously our community mostly communicates on Discord, so it's not that big a deal. Now, we do have a new Legend Summon. This is the only thing that is not tied to either Hunter x Hunter or Death Note from this event. And we don't know how good the 4 Heroes Legend Summon is going to be, but the stage seemingly is similar to the Kurama Challenge Legend Summon stage, where there was multiple stages. You clear the first one to get a copy of the Legend Summon, and you'll farm that a few times to get the bronze books. Stage above that for silver, stage above that for gold, stage above that for rainbow. I don't know that for sure, but that's what it looks like to me. And hopefully it's good. It's a second anniversary celebration Legend Summon. It's 4 series together, 4 of the biggest series altogether. Hopefully something good. Now, we have Razor. This kind of stings, because Razor is an ultimate, which basically means that every single prediction I had about the second anniversary part 2 was wrong. Which, look, I didn't expect to get even most of it right. I just thought there were some things that seemed pretty likely. I did not expect Razor to not be a catastrophe. I expected it to be a catastrophe, not an ultimate. So that pretty much just nails on the fact that I got nothing right. So, hey, that's something. But yeah, pretty standard stuff. Ultimate class stage, you know the drill. You farm them, get to 99 luck, simple as. Then we have Genfuru, or the Bomber. This is another Hunter x Hunter event, and it's pretty straightforward. You collect spell cards to clear missions, and you get rid. This is not one of the ones where you buy stuff at the store. You just collect the item to clear missions, and that's going to get you rubies and copies of him. I think that's going to be a pretty quick farm, if I'm honest. And we have new character number 1 in the gacha, and it is Nier. I find this interesting because we're out of Death Note content pretty much. There's not a lot left to work with, so unless they start bringing out more like V2s and stuff, I mean, there's not a lot more. There really isn't. And they've also kind of milked Greed Island quite a bit in this event, considering we already had a bunch of Greed Island stuff anyway. Very odd. Very odd. But we do have Nier, and this is another one of those pretty nice gacha where he's going to come battle ready. If you don't have any of these units, then this is an incredible gacha to summon on, because these are 4. I mean, we don't know. I don't think we know what Nier does yet, but we know that at least these 3 are really good units. So Nier is probably going to be pretty good as well. It's a pretty good one to summon on. There's no doubt about that. And it also has an equivalent sale pack further down, which again will be pretty good to summon on. Guaranteed Nier on the 5th multi. We don't actually know that for sure because they haven't confirmed it, but it's basically confirmed. And we have Gone version 2, which I have very roughly translated as Diamond in the Rough. I think the way I had it before was it's something like gemstones, all gemstones shine once polished, or something like that. I think it's a saying. I think it's a saying that I have not done a good service to. But we'll go with Diamond in the Rough, Gone Freaks. It's kind of, I don't want to, how do I put this? I like this Gone. I also like the spooky adult Gone. But I don't really want to pull on Hunter x Hunter stuff. Not because I have some kind of like, oh, Hunter x Hunter bad sort of thing going on. Just, if I pull on this and then something sick comes along later, I'll be annoyed I pulled on this. Whereas if I pull on something sick and then something sick comes along later, I still got a sick unit I wanted that was good enough that I'm not going to be mad about not being able to pull the new one. That's the way I got to look at it. So, as much as I would like this Gone, not for me. This banner, however, is pretty good. Again, pretty good. I think the yellow banner's better, in my opinion, just because it has Aimi, who is a fantastic unit. But, I mean, it's probably four good units again. Like, you can't really go wrong. And we actually have the Hunter x Hunter side gacha coming back, side A and side B. So, and this is not how the gacha used to be set up, especially because Silver Zoldyck came way later than all these other units. But an opportunity to pull some Hunter x Hunter units if that's your thing. And this gacha, the Hunter x Hunter Limited gacha. Now, this, if you don't have any of these units, this could potentially be quite sick. Assuming that you don't have to go all 9 multis. I'm guessing it's going to be 7. They haven't announced it yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be 7 multis. And if it is, and you're guaranteed one of those 4, or it's like 7th multi, you're guaranteed to get Crollo. Why did I say it? Sorry, Crollo or Netero. That's pretty good, and you got a chance to get the Gon and the Killua. That's a pretty good banner. But that's got to come. That's going to be down to personal preference and stuff like that. So that's up to you. And these are the sales packs I mentioned before. I always think, I'm always of the opinion that these kind of battle ready ones, they're always going to have 4 units that are really good. And as long as you don't have any of those units and you'd be okay with pulling any of them, these tickets are fine. These tickets are good to have. And we also have this coming back. This happened before once, but I think it's happening more frequently. Log in between 8 and 11:59, 12 and 5:59, and 6 and 11:59, the other 11:59. And you can get some stamina. It'll be sent to your box. You have to collect it then, I think. Otherwise, you won't get it. So, that's the news. And, well, basically, there's nothing I cared about in there. There were things I thought were kind of cool, but there's nothing I cared about in there. Now, the smart thing to do would be to wait until the data download, just to be sure. But I can't be bothered. So, let me just sync up my recording. I'm going to click on my inbox in 3, 2, 1, click. And that's all synced up. You can see in my inbox, I have 2 tasty little treats. I will say to everybody now, there is good chance of me get shaft. So be prepared. Also, don't buy these unless it's safe to do so. Don't spend money you don't have. And be prepared. Like, I have to accept that potentially I could get 20 dupes here. And I have to be okay with that. I'll be a bit pissed, but I'm not gonna fucking dash my phone out the window or something like that. So let's go. This is bad. This could be good. This could be good. If you don't know, these tickets guarantee me 10 5-star units, with one of them being guaranteed to be a limited. However, the other 9 do not have a chance to be a limited. Only that one, the guaranteed limited, can be a limited. All the rest can only be 5 stars. So, please pray for me, even though this is a recording from the past. I don't know if it's the first unit. Oh my god, fucking shoot me. Oh, okay. Masaoka Yusuke is a dupe. Okuyasu is a dupe. Yuno is a dupe. Mon is a... Oh no. Why are they all green? Gon is a... Why are they all green? Sasuke is dupe. Ah, there we go. Kirie Konami. That is a new unit. That's what I wanted as well, so I'm happy. It's okay. It stings a little, but it's going to be okay. Toriko dupes are nice as well. Toriko's a good unit. Seiya dupes are actually okay, even though he's like a base unit. Or was that the... Oh, that was the... Oh, that was... Oh, that was not good. Learn from me. Learn from... Don't do as I do. Do as I say. What? Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Yikes. Bro, fucking Masaoka Yusuke, like any of the like year 1 legends other than him probably would have been okay. Alright, fuck it. Number 2. Let's see what we get. I kind of wanted the legend to be the last one, but it has to be the first one, I guess. I don't know. Oh, fuck it. Somebody, please. Give me a new unit in this multi. Please. No, none of these are new. Oh, but that's not new because I used the choice tick on him, didn't I? Oh no. Oh no. A lot of good units, a lot of good dupes as well, but ah, Senna, hey! Okay, that's it. Guys, don't. I mean that. Okay, well that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed my amazing pulls, and I'll probably see you in later. Bye.